Emperor in reverse, past energy. There's clearly been a period of inaction, of burden, of stress, some kind of weight. It feels like a heavy feeling, something that's stopped you from moving forward, maybe kept you disconnected from your intuition, stopped you taking action on what it is you're here to do. Feels like you've been aware of this, a want to commit but a struggle to do so. The Hierophant, the Emperor reverse, 10 of Wands, the Hierophant. Feels like you've made some kind of shift, you've committed to the thing. It's like, do that one thing that you don't think you can do. You've done that. It's like facing your biggest fear in some way in the recent past. Something you knew you needed to tackle, something you knew you needed to accept in order to bring about some kind of dream that you've been manifesting. You could have received a lot of signs, blessings, maybe some kind of windfall of money or just some kind of gift that was confirmation. It feels like angel confirmation that you're on the right track or that you were on the right track. Some of you were forced into a place of rest. This could have been because of physical health. It could have been something happening out of your control. It's like there's been blessings in this downtime. You've been able to see that. There needed to be a period of introspection, a time out almost. Present energy, 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. I've got some building work going on next door, guys. Sorry. Okay, this present energy feels like a battle. It's like, don't give up the fight right now. Everything you're doing is leading to celebration. Don't let the internal conflict make you think you're on the wrong path. Stand strong, stand your ground, stand in your truth. There's something you set out to create. Follow your vision, follow your intuition. Not everything appears as it is. You may not have any external confirmation why you're being guided to move a certain way right now. Do it anyway. Follow the feeling. The feelings leading to celebration. Your instincts, your first instincts lead to celebration. Let go. More than ever right now, it's a time to surrender. There's a lot happening on the planet. Things that we don't know when things are going to happen, when things are going to move a certain way. There's certain energies out here that can guide us in that way. It's like you may not see something that's coming. Maybe you do. Maybe you have them kind of visions. But if you feel guided to do something that feels like it's putting you a step back, be mindful that you might not see what's coming if you was to step forward. Things may not make sense right now, but that's because there's a lot that maybe you don't know. Trust that everything's happening in your favor, even if it doesn't appear like that in the physical. Things aren't going to be how they've been. You can't prepare for what you don't know, but you're being prepared for what you don't know. And again, maybe you do slightly know. Some of you know you need to walk away from something in the near future, leave something out in the cold, in the physical. This may be moving house, leaving a home, leaving a friendship, a relationship, letting go of a job. Maybe it's letting go of some kind of opportunity tied to money, to follow your true purpose, to follow your heart. It's going to be different for everyone, but it's something physical. It's whatever this thing is physically. It may be good in the short term. It may lead to you being able to enjoy some kind of short-term satisfaction. But it's a weight. It's keeping you tied down. It's unnecessary baggage. There's an opportunity to release yourself from some kind of burden, something that should make you happy, but maybe doesn't necessarily fulfill you at a soul level. It's like you got all this and you're still unsatisfied. Don't chase the things that you know you don't value. There's potential in the future for you to follow the things that you think you should be following, attaining the things that you should be attaining according to society, but maybe not the things that are true to you. Now more than ever, it's a time to follow your heart, to stay true to yourself. Example, maybe everyone tells you it's the best idea for you to go to university. Maybe they tell you it's the best idea to go and get a specific job, to work in a certain field, but maybe you're being guided not to do those things. It's like on paper it may look like it's going to work out better the way that it's worked out for someone else, but your path is golden, your path is sacred. Do what's right for you, move in your own rhythm, because something's unfolding in a beautiful way. Be mindful of your own immaturity, or maybe some kind of inner child tendency. I joined some coaching webinar a while back, and this woman, like, she really knew what she was talking about. She works with whoever she works with, but she was just mentioning about the inner child and the different versions of that, and when the inner brat's playing up, or when it's like when that inner child takes over, to not let that greed or some kind of hurt take over, to meet yourself with love, to learn patience. It's actually had 3 different words for her inner child, and they were all slightly different personalities, or they moved in a different way, like the wounded inner child. And it's like being aware of that, not making decisions based on hurt feelings, even if it looks like it's a good opportunity. It's like slow down, head, heart, gut, make decisions that are true to you. Because it's like one decision may look good, but it's not good for your emotional health. The other one is standing in your truth. Yeah. What is this? Follow your first instincts when it comes from offers, especially. It's like somebody could be coming in, giving you an offer to do with business, but it's like their intentions actually because they like you in a romantic way. Someone's doing something that maybe isn't quite what it is, and they're persistent. Don't be worn down. Like, if you make a decision, stick with that. If someone keeps tiring you down, it's like, set boundaries. Don't be tired down. Don't let someone drain you. Go with your first instincts. Yeah, the Lovers. Remember, everything's a choice. Follow your gut. No one can make you do anything. Hermit. Retreat. It may be time to go within. It feels like really keeping something quiet, nurturing something, honouring something that you're creating, some kind of dream. It's like, instead of getting frustrated with something you're creating, to sit back and look at it through a lens of love. Like, set the tone. And that can be done in so many different ways. Maybe you get up frustrated and you dread to have to start work. It's like, set the environment, make yourself something nice to drink, light your favourite scent, like a candle, or put your favourite scent in the room. Put on some kind of music that you enjoy. It's like, set the tone, make it enjoyable. For example, even with me, with like replying to comments on here, I like to be present and I like to take in what everyone's saying and genuinely reply, having heard what's been said. So at first it was more like that 9 to 5 energy of, oh, I've got something to do, I've got to get this done. Every time a comment hasn't been replied to, it's like, oh, I'm behind, there's a backlog, guys. And it's like having to change that energy, where I get up, make a nice drink, sit down, feel good, like bath, make myself feel nice, put something on, like put music on, and be present. Make the environment nice, not rush through it, but actually slowly go through each comment and change the narrative from it being a stressful situation to quite a therapeutic situation. And there may be something here that is like, it's not that you're doing the wrong thing, but maybe it's the way you're doing it. It's like there's an opportunity to balance the masculine and feminine, to balance your thoughts, to be kinder about how you're thinking about something, and it feels like something that you're creating. something you've started from scratch. Yeah, there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Number 15, ego. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. And the Two of Summer. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. Turkey, sacrifice, giveaway. This could be to do with serving. Maybe it's something you know you need to release, you need to put down, a weight that needs to be lifted. It's like take action towards this. There's things you can do in the physical to physically put something down, to let something go, to help things balance out. And it does feel like that thing of service, like that give and take energy. King of Wands. It does feel like an energy of leadership and of service. It feels like that charity energy, helping others. The energy of karma. Each good deed. Maybe this is some kind of generational karma, something you're undoing. So how can you help? Finding ways you can help, and it may not be having to do something as big as you're thinking. It's like each thing matters, each small thing, the little things you don't take notice of, those heartfelt gestures. Opened on page 133, The Crow, number 24, Law. Crow is an omen of change. Crow lives in the void and has no sense of time. Something's coming through. I was speaking to my friend earlier and I just said how, like, I have no sense of the day, no sense of the time right now. It's just like fully going into some kind of, like, into the void. And it may be that. It's like let go of the time. Things don't need to be done by a certain time. It's like compressing time. It's like all there is the present moment. What are you doing in the present moment? The future's an extension of that. Keep being and doing and feeling and thinking what you want to be, how you want to be living, and coming back to the present moment. Don't rush. Don't put a time on anything. Maybe it's not a time to schedule things. A time to accept yourself. There's something about the shadow here as well. How the crow kept pecking. Yeah, fascination with her own shadow. She kept looking at it, scratching it and pecking at it until her shadow woke up and became alive. Then Crow's shadow ate her. Crow is dead Crow now. Dead Crow is the left-handed guardian. If you look deeply into Crow's eye, you will have found the gateway to the supernatural. Crow knows the unknowable mysteries of creation and is the keeper of all sacred law. Human law is not the same as sacred law. More so than any other medicine, Crow sees the physical world and even the spiritual world as humanity interprets them are an illusion. Be willing to walk your talk, speak your truth, know your life's mission, and balance past, present and future in the now. Shape-shift that old reality and become your future self. Allow the bending of physical laws to aid in creating the shape-shifted world of peace. Page 134, 135. Something's coming through. It's just like something we all really need to ask ourselves right now. Is why we're doing what we're doing. And what are we really doing? And what are we contributing to? And what would we really do? And should we really do that? Why are you doing what you're doing? Is it helping anyone? Or is it for an ego boost? Something specific's coming through that I don't even want to get into. And it may be for someone specific or something personal. So I don't even really want to go there right now. But it's like, what's coming through is the Dr. Wayne Dyer quote about when rules are immoral, that they shouldn't be followed when they're immoral. It's like, why are you doing certain things? Be conscious, be aware, do your own research. Don't be schmoozed into anything, thinking something's all brave and courageous when maybe it might not be. Maybe it's the reason for the problem. And if this resonates, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's like there's other ways you can do things. Don't think there's only one way. And that you don't need to prove your strength. You don't need to prove your strength. And the definition of strength isn't violence. Usually it's the weaker. It's the weak that are violent. Those that lack control, lack respect for themselves, love for themselves. There's a better way. Turkey was the medicine of many saints and mystics. Celebrate. If you have turkey medicine, your virtues are many. You have transcended self. You act and react on the behalf of others. You aspire to help those who need help. This is not out of some sense of self-righteous moralism or religious guilt. Help and sustenance are given by Turkey out of the realization that all life is sacred. It is knowing that the Great Spirit resides within all people. It is an acknowledgement that what you do for others, you do for yourself. Turkey is actually thought to be the giveaway eagle or South Eagle of many native peoples. The philosophy of giveaway was practiced by many tribes. Simply stated, it is the deep and abiding recognition of the sacrifices of both self and others. People in modern day society who have many times more than they need should study the noble Turkey who sacrifices itself so we may live. In Turkey's death we have our life. Honour Turkey. Some of you, it does feel like a sacrifice for love. You are being given a gift. This gift could be spiritual, material, or even intellectual. The gift may be great or small, but it is never insignificant. Congratulations, you may have just won the lottery, or the gift may be a beautiful sunset, or the smell of a fragrant flower. On the other hand, you may feel the spirit of giving growing within you and wanting you to share with others. You guys always get this card. I'm putting you back. Number 6, Lela Hell. 222. Blessed with great idealism and balance. He has the strength to prevent evil, always quick to help people in need. He makes sacrifices through acting without self-interest. He can sometimes lack willpower, and it is possible for him to leave the battleground, although he tries to be master of himself. The symbol with which he is associated is the snake, that bites its own tail as a symbol of rebirth. He feels the protection of God and the angelic world, and is able to make strong psychic contact. He receives messages by tuning into the world of the spirits, and he can even move objects through the power of the mind. He is able to develop concepts sent to him from an astral plane and simplify knowledge he has obtained from study of traditional texts, so that more people can understand the beauty of the sciences of the angels, planet Neptune, reasons for invoking to cure illness of spirit, to help us avoid being overambitious or using power for illicit ends, to help us reflect, to protect us from wicked people. Page number 15. I'm going to leave it there. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon. Sending so much love.